Yo, what's up, everybody? It is your fam. So, today is the first movie of January that I saw in the theaters. I saw this a long time ago and somehow just now doing a video today. Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom. So, let's get started. So, with Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom, we follow Arthur Curry from the Justice League movies and, Aquaman. And in this movie, he's just Jason Momoa. He's just all goofy, serious, and everything in this movie. So if you love the first movie, great. I loved it too. So I thought this one. It wasn't my favorite superhero movie this year, but it was a fun one to go see. But what else do I have to say? Black Manta, man, he was a total badass in this movie. Just gonna say that, even though he was possessed by I forgot what its name was, but some sort of demon that has some sort of trident power, and Black Manta, put the trident together and got possessed by that demon at the same time, still being himself. Kicks ass. So, here, maybe I'll start off with a good part of the movie. The good part is it takes itself seriously, but then also having fun with that. And I think again, Black Manta does hold up this movie, though it is the last DCEU movie of this year. I mean, well, forever, because James Gunn is doing all the movies and everything, and putting new cast in, new movies, new Superman, everything. So we're pretty much saying goodbye to the DCEU. This is the last movie, Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom. So what do I have to say about this movie? Again, Black Manta holds this movie, and again, it takes itself seriously, but then it also doesn't take itself seriously. It's like right in the middle superhero type movie, where you got some funny moments in that, but then you also have some serious tone. And what else do I have to say about this movie? The demon dude is actually pretty creepy, but he doesn't do. Actually, no, I'll say that for the bad part. But he is pretty creepy and everything. He does control Black Manta, possesses and everything. And what else? What else? What else do I have to say about this movie for the good part? Aquaman, Arthur Curry's living a good life, with his wife, child, dad, till everything from Black. But so in the first movie, Black Manta took. I mean, Arthur Curry took Black Manta's father away from him, you know, pretty much killed him. And so in this movie, he's getting his revenge still from the first movie. He was still doing that, but Aquaman won that battle, and again, he still wins this battle. But in this movie, he really wants revenge on Aquaman, and go kill his father, steal his son, because in this movie they need his son's DNA, Aquaman's DNA, so that's why they kidnapped his son, to, I don't know how you say this, revive that demon that's controlling Black Manta. And so you build a kingdom. Black Manta be the real bad guy here. So yeah, and I would love to see a fight between Iron Man and Black Manta, but I got a feeling Iron Man would just win that. But still, it's still really cool. He's still really cool. What else do I have to say? We learned that Arthur Curry's son is talking to the fish, just like his just like his dad does. So he gets sorry for the mess back here. It'll get cleaned up earlier today. But anyway, yep, yeah. Aquaman's son, he can learn how to talk to fish and everything. So we get to learn about that. So that's actually really cool. And it's just a fun, silly adventure. That's why I got a feeling what this year DC was doing with Shazam, The Flash, Blue Beetle, and now Aquaman. Just funny, but still lovable stories and everything. That's what you're gonna get from Aquaman 2. And then his brother from the first movie is in like this sand type of like prison kingdom, whatever it's, I forgot that was called too. And they have to rot, and basically Aquaman has to break him out to save Atlantis from like being destroyed, get his son back and everything. So he needs the help of his brother. So this is basically kind of like, how do you say, Thor Love and no wait, Thor Ragnarok, where Thor is looking for Loki. Loki becomes the good guy too. Yeah, that's what's basically happening in this movie. And basically, between Jason Momoa and the other actor that's playing his brother, perfect chemistry right there. Every time they're on screen, it's just laugh after laugh after laugh, funny jokes, everything. But it doesn't take itself too jokey, where it was like Thor Love and Thunder type jokey. And what else do I have to say? I just really enjoyed it. That's what I'm gonna have to say. I didn't think it was a good, fantastic, oh my god, I'm gonna watch it again type of film. But I didn't also think it was a, oh, this was so freaking horrible. I'm gonna throw popcorn at the screen. I'm walking out of this movie theater. It was not like that. It was just kind of like, okay, that was a pretty good, like a decent superhero movie. And again, that's why I feel like what DC's been doing this year, and apparently they're a little bit better than Marvel somehow this year. I don't know why no one's giving that much credit to DC being a little bit more better than Marvel on the other hand. But again, back to Aquaman. What else do I have to say? It was just a fun movie, just a fun adventure, superheroes, all that. Now let's talk about the bad stuff of the movie. So the bad stuff was before even Aquaman in the Lost Kingdom was being made and everything. Like they were gonna have Michael Keaton's Batman have a cameo, couldn't do that. Have Ben Affleck's Batman as a cameo, couldn't do that. So they were all gonna have like this Batman type cameos, and then I think maybe like change some scripts and everything, so it had to be redone. But anyway, we're talking about the movie, Sal. We're just talking about the movie. The movie, on the other hand, though, is, oh boy, again, it's still fun and everything, but the villain that's controlling Black Manta is kind of a little bit confusing. He doesn't do much action. Yes, he's controlling Black Manta, but when he's out of the trident and everything, he gets killed that easily by Aquaman with 2 tridents. So we basically don't even see like really like him using his powers or nothing like that. I thought that was kind of weird. And I mean, again, good movie. I thought it was pretty fun. But with just forgot her name. But Aquaman's wife, I thought she got killed in the movie. She didn't. Again, a good thing. So there wasn't really a lot of like bad things about the movie, but it was the other second villain that was the problem. He didn't really like use his powers that much at all, because I guess you could say he was possessing Black Manta, but when he was released, he got killed in a few seconds. But he did take control of Aquaman's brother, who we thought almost at the end was gonna turn evil again, but again he turned nice. Again, I didn't really. Oh yeah, the CGI I could tell was a little bit off in this movie. It was just a little bit off. Flash I could tell was off, but I enjoyed it. This one was like, like that. Like it was just like, okay, this is kind of funny. I don't know if I could take this punch serious or not. And oh boy, what was I going to say? Oh boy, I was going to say something. because to me it didn't feel like a bad movie, but there was some, I guess you could say, some points where it was like just like funny, even though they were being serious. And that again, that second villain was kind of like, and that was kind of the bad part about it. Oh boy. And I mean, that's actually all I have to say for the bad part of the movie. Again, to me, I thought it was a pretty great, like, little type of superhero movie. It wasn't exactly like, it was fun and everything. And I think they try to copy Jabba the Hutt, if I remember that right. Like, that there's one scene where, like, Aquaman and his brother try to confront this pirate into, like, joining an army, if I remember that right. I'm gonna have to rewatch that film. But I remember that pirate part, and you reminded me of Jabba the Hutt. I'm like, is this DC's version of Jabba the Hutt? This is kind of cringy right here, but again, I rolled with it. So there's nothing, like bad about the movie. It's just like the villain is just not that good. The second villain, not Black Manta. Black Manta is pretty good, but it's basically like the second villain. And then how they were going pretty like fast to this with this movie. You got your normal plot at the beginning, Aquaman telling about his talent and everything, but then it's like all of a sudden Black Manta gets his powers and wants to go after Aquaman and everything. So it kind of felt like, to me, if I remember that right, going a little like, okay, we're at the end. It wasn't exactly short, but it felt like it was going like way a little bit fast, a little bit, where I'm like, okay, let's a little bit slow down. I want a little bit learn more about Arthur Curry being a king. I mean, yeah, he was telling about that and how it's really like, really boring and everything. Kind of more like in a storytelling type of way. But I mean, I would like to see little clips and everything. And I would also like to know, I don't know, I totally forgot what happened to William Dafoe's character, because I don't think he's, if I remember, not really mentioned, and I know he's not in the movie either. So I was kind of like, where the heck is his character? But, oh yeah, and then the Batman situation. Again, they were going to have Ben Affleck reprise his role as a Batman, like a cameo. Or Michael Keaton. Yes. Spoilers if you haven't watched The Flash. Michael Keaton's in it, and, boy, I don't really want to ruin it. I don't want to ruin it. Please, like, this is the end of your video right here, because I don't want to ruin it for you. Any of you guys that want to watch The Flash or haven't seen The Flash and just want to watch it, watch that before you know about this. He gets killed. So it was kind of like, how do you have Michael Keaton's Batman in the Aquaman movie if he's already killed in The Flash? Again, I mean, that didn't happen in the movie, but it was, before, when the movie was filming and everything. But yeah, that was kind of like my little issues right there. Little issues, but other than that, good film. I'll have to rate this maybe, let's give it let's do an 8 out of 10, it wasn't, or maybe like 7 or 8 out of 10. Not the best superhero movie of all time, but I did have fun with it. It wasn't the best, it wasn't the greatest, but I had a few chuckles, and it was pretty entertaining, like to watch. It wasn't like, again, one of those movies where you're just like, okay, gonna leave the theater. See ya. Yeah, it wasn't not like that. It was kind of like what I was hoping for, but again, it didn't really like. I think the part that really hyped me up was Black Manta was on screen. Total badass right there. But yeah, anyway, that was my review on Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom. So you guys take care. Make sure you like and subscribe and hit that bell button for more videos like this. Okay, see you guys later.